say ladies first, and I am sembre. Sir, a drove we normal. Something dinner to ni be munas ni. Say ya. Mo fight time. Come by your training. You know I can't jump on and see. Halifax crab mo fan che. Man, is your best I elite sir. And to mo fan was and the credit will come back. Okay, now I free. Mammy ma. Sometimes I say me ba. I mean, me producer David the Naughty Pablo and no lead producer nano me catch muso no se ba no ma die or ya die and or the for a beautiful female artist. Me share the name no. I forgot the question. That was why I said me back a cry. Slim lady. Mami be in the mic. Or see by way your friend Tina Blay. Tina Blay. Blay the address of the menu. Okay, let's my interest be being share. Tina.
Hello.
Cordier.
Birthday.
Let me catch your birthday. Welcome to my show.
My pleasure.
I hope you speak some tree.
A little, but I'm not that really fluent.
Not really. Okay. I mean, we may mix back and. Your face looks very familiar. Then Yashia Dana.
No, please. I don't think so.
Yashia.
Actually.
Are you the same person na Nidindi Miss Jano?
Miss J.
Miss J.
Yes.
Ewa.
That's one.
Oh how? Sa nepa no nepa tuntumo.
Aye.
Nepa no tuntum pa to say e mampanyin dada J kufuo mo tuntuma kasa ewa.
Pacho. I am here.
Na edrobe na ufa ya ana sapabe na udi jari ya sadi na waba be nipa kokoi. Enye masem. Miss because we so bia na nimi familia. Na nipa nso tonyom. Usu tonyom. Nipa no nipa tuntum pa as in ebony black beauty. Shining black. Super talent. She went to one of these reality shows. But is it Miss J or Miss Ja? Eyawa, I will see her Eyawa. Eyawa. So there was no point in time Miss Ja.
Miss J.
Tina Blay was called Miss J.
I was called Miss J, but I wasn't that dark as she said. I had this little melanin color. Yes.
Now we're melanin color.
Yeah.
Okay. And I say, we are nipa koko.
Kakra.
Eba no say na melanin color Danny. So what would you call this color? Enye yes. Yes, na meti interview na masha asie. See, what would you call this your complexion now?
Okay, I'm fair now.
So
I'm having a bit of fair color.
Tina, you don't stammer. You are a very fluent person. So what happened to your skin?
Just a little bit of glow.
A little bit of glow.
Yes.
Did you bleach?
No.
You glowed.
Yes.
What is the difference between bleaching and glowing from melanin to fair to golden color?
Bleaching is using products containing hydroquinone.
It's if we are called science class, and then glowing is there.
Using right product.
Right product that contains what?
Good herbal stuff.
Hali, forget the lady's skin. Let's talk about her talents. Listen to this one.
Boy, don't you go. Don't you walk out of my life. Cause if you do so, I will make it through the night. Hey, boy, you are my energy. You are the sun up in my life. So don't you go far from me. I need you by my side. Now be saying that my heart is weak, but what I have for you is so deep. Without you, there's no me. Boy, don't you go. You are the apple of my eye. Boy, don't you go. 'Cause you don't make me feel alive. Boy, don't you go. My love is true, I know the lie. Boy, don't you go. Boy, you gonna make me your wife. Boy, you are the reason that I wake up. Can't stand the fights, but I love the way we make up. I never found a boy like you, and no one could make my heart sing a song like you. You are my melody,
Okay,
my bass, my drums, you're my
101.7
symphony. From the start to the end of the day, you are my mind like the songs on replay. Don't be said that my heart is weak, but what I have for you is so deep. Think about the endless night, the tears on my eyes, oh, you cannot leave. Why don't you go? It's written in the skies above that you should be with me. You're the only one that I love. Without you, there's no me. Boy, don't you go. You are the apple of my eye. Boy, don't you go.
I'll bet you are enjoying this one.
'Cause you don't make me feel
She goes by the stage name Tina Blay,
good.
but the full name is Justina Aka Blay.
Not a lie. Boy, don't you go. Boy, you gonna make
Both a musician and a dancer,
Boy, don't you go.
all the way from the Western region.
I wanna spend my life with you.
Yes, your thought is right. She's the daughter of Mr. Justice Aka Blay.
My love is true, I'm not a lie.
So, Tina Blay got her first exposure as an artist when she participated in the MTN Hitmaker reality show. That was season 7. She did well, but now one can't find out 12 no. From there, she used her talents to work as a backing vocalist for several bands.
Boy, don't you go. Don't you walk out of my life. 'Cause
Oh, I say Tina, once also be a reality show yenede. So she went ahead to participate in the first edition of the Talent Hunt live reality show. And of course, this time she won.
need you by my side.
For her winning prize, she was supposed to work with Lynx Entertainment for a whole year. 1 full year recording deal with Lynx. That's beautiful.
That I cannot sleep.
And from what you are listening to right now, I don't need to tell you, say she's a super talent, and the prospects for the music career is very bright. And I mean, being a mic no bium, she was ad-libbing, as that song was flowing. And my embon come back home, me anyway. Tina,
Hello.
so this is Don't You Go.
Yes,
Is it a new one? Is it an old one you've rehashed and you are promoting?
it's a new one.
Brand new one. Asking questions like a layman. For those of us who don't understand music genres, where would you classify it? Is it reggae? Is it
It's reggae.
really?
You are my melody, my bass.
It's only Lovers Rock or Masumbo. I don't understand genres.
Yeah, it's a little bit of reggae and lovers rock.
A little bit of reggae and Lovers Rock. Where from this amazing voice? What did you do to it? Sounds like any of the international voices. No, I'm serious.
It's me.
Specially trained, naturally gifted.
Yes, please.
For how long? Since that been I would discover say voice where would the yenyuma a beya sunday.
Teenage. At
Teenage.
the age of 15, I
15.
discovered my talent.
15 you'll be about in JSS 3.
Yes.
I see.
So at that time, I was with the choir at church.
Ah.
Doing
What was already your
Patchoin.
Oh, I see. What church was that?
Believers on Fire. Now it's called the Fire Cathedral.
Believers on
There
Fire.
was once Believers on Fire Cathedral, but now it's Fire Cathedral.
And you were in the church choir.
Yes.
Oh, I see. And so if you discovered your talents in the church choir, by now you should be in some kaba and slits, standing by some mountain and some flowers, singing, yes, we, oh, here you, oh, here, petition, yabun, some do so. I mean, why are you doing this, boy? Don't let you go.
I believe gospel singing is a calling.
Are you free?
Sana me hono. You don't just get up and say you're doing
Many are called. Nyamia Freobi.
Okay, my name is Nyamia friend, but maybe what friend me with this kind of particular place in your gospel.
Nyame Fre will say, Wumbetu, boy, don't let you go. You are the feeling of my life. I say, after 2 reality, yay, an energy god just walked into my studio.
Hi.
Huh. Okay, let's see. And see, after 2 reality shows, how is it going? I mean, have you met your expectations?
Yes.
So when you started from when you were 15, you were expected, say, by the year 2021, this is the level you will be in music?
Yes.
Wow. Interesting. You know why I'm laughing? When I used to manage Nifani, me didn't call interview people was Sammy Flex, so I was a Plus FM. Interview no more bookie and I'm a patch or sign. I'm any funny call. Say Sammy Flex with we are any question they ask is near the anchor, either a yes or a no. Within 5 minutes, now you're pong. And we be not Tina the MU. Question we say yes, sir. No. Okay, maybe some you do being come. So, what are your social media handles and how can we get you to support you and follow you?
Okay, you can follow me on my social media handles. That's Tina_Blay. The Tina is TIN with a double A on IG and Twitter.
I see. And you no match your home video.
And you can download and stream them on all.
Hey, Tina Wukas, I come about Pomo. How come suddenly after the you are flowing? I just told DJ Bosco to cue an episode's music. He said, yeah, for see will be now come about no na. Honestly.
Sometimes the questions are maybe it needs a yes or a no answer. I don't know. Oh.
Ah, okay. It's between say Biana. Yeah, I don't know why I say. What is it like? When you show you be bo streaming, almost streaming be kakraba wo bottom.
I feel I'm sure so we are hoping for the best.
I feel I was CSS saying. I mean,
I'm new to the industry now.
How many years have you gone commercial and professional?
Just this year.
Just this year. Oh, I see. How many tracks so far?
1.
So just this one?
Yes, this is my first single.
Oh, Tina, it's good.
Thanks.
I mean, you know me when I'm. It's good. It is very, very good. One I will try.
It was written and inspired by Richie.
Links Richie.
Yes.
I
and produced
see.
by him.
Okay. Was it during the 1-year recording deal you had under them, or it was after that?
The 1-year recording deal.
And the who call Links I feel back on 12 months now with recording one song.
Before.
You are confusing me.
After I won the talent hunt. Anna, Michelle. So it was around, I think, April day.
How many months were you under Links?
Just this month. From
when did it start?
April.
This April?
Yes.
So May, June, July, 3 months?
Yes, please.
Wow. I see. I felt now me feel say we 1 year no, and then so you are still with them.
Yes.
This is good.
Thanks.
I mean it. This is good. So this is Rich's lyrics.
Yes, please. That's Rich's.
And who worked on the sound for you?
He did the same. He's my sound engineer.
Oh na Rich. Bonka fi animo kwa you feel komo. Malala bono record me na fi you and Chebe na kwa. Oh, they mean cash. Oh, I see. So what are expectations? You have some 9 months more to go under Links. What should we be expecting within the next 9 months?
Okay. Expect good music from Tina Blay. Music that would connect and relate to you. Yes.
Good music that connects and relates to you.
Inspire you.
Are you a very shy person?
No.
You don't like talking?
I talk, but not really. Here.
Sir.
I try.
Okay, we wish you all the best under Links. And when you release another one, please pass by my studio and let's talk about that one too. Her name is Tina Blay. And then, explain it. Why when I knew her, she was dark skinned. And now she's So why they pop the woman like that? You don't like nice things, oh. Why explaining or see on bleaching then say what glow. And that in bleaching there is some chemical be a friend of wine. Hydropinol.
Yes.
But in glowing, so wait. If I want to glow, what do I do?
We have skin plugs on Instagram. People sell stuff like that.
Ah, no, you know why. Just in case we didn't hear it right, my social media handles to be on Ansah-Addo.
Okay, I go by the name Tina Blay, and this is my first single, my debut single. So I want you all to go and download and stream it on all music platforms. That's Boomplay, iTunes, Apple Music, and the rest. And you can follow me on my social media. That's IG at Tina_Blay and Twitter Tina_Blay. The Tina is TIN with a double A at the end.
Okay, TINAA_Blay.
Yes.
Okay. What about Facebook?
Facebook is just Tina Smith. I don't really have a Facebook page at the
Okay.
moment.
So now you're doing TINAA_BLAY because I believe listeners want to go and check out your new looks, and then so your hair too. That one too. Is it the same glowing or that one is normal dye?
It's normal dye.
Normal dye. Where's when I am out?
The boss, the boss barber.
Nah, or dye with Tinripe.
The boss wife barber.
He dyed only the hair on the head.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
So don't you go far from me. I need you by my side.
Listen. Sometimes there are some musicians, they are not really well. Judge her by her talent, give her time, she will shock you. And now here boko it is so fairy. Manenya 4, 5, 6 hit tracks. Let her start to climb the big stages. You see, once she's with links, it is guaranteed say she's gonna blow. And then me to be man on so to be me. I mean, but as such now, she's taking it cool. And I think I like this song. And Tina, yabeja okwan. Country links Richard said, yes, no nya twinyum ka ho. This is excellent. This is beautiful. But when I'm Ghana for sorry can to twinyum. And see onye bako bin ka ho, but your voice is beautiful.
Thanks a lot.
Your looks are amazing.
Oh, thank
your skin is succulent.
Oh,
your lips are fresh. And your eyes are juicy. Yapon.
Ghetto anthem. Dream J. Another one this. Pounds and dollar track this. Just mark this. And we really got to you to track this. Every day.
Now this gentleman, I call him the energy god. When he's on stage, you think he's done dope. Next one, no sound, it is pure natural energy, pure talent, right from birth. Look, when the father was impregnating them, but the mother was a musician singing Wulom. So when such a child comes out, what do you expect? And for the records, in case you don't know, let me remind you, he is the official dancehall artist of the year, reigning current dancehall champion. Moko moko ba, moko moko be, moko moko ho. He does hardcore dancehall and does world-class reggae as well. And when it comes to freestyle, I don't know. Look, if you get offended, that's my back case. Apart from Samini, I'm yet to meet anybody kills me with his freestyle. If you don't believe me, Bosco, get me an instrumental. Let episode show Ghana one more time what he's made of. His name is Episode. Now, no, or started song when I was now. It was way back in 2011 when he was crowned the dancehall king. Of course, that competition was winning hands down. And then in 2015, overall best winner, Africa's most promising artist. That was an international award held in Nigeria. So for a Ghanaian to go there and when contestants from other countries across Africa, for him to win the overall best Africa's most promising acts way back in 2015, why are you surprised that a gentleman whose passport has the name Theophilus Niade Otu, I'll be our friend episode by winning overall best dancehall artist of the year? I want some mentors. Me pese hanja shikakra. Boss we dey share with them. Well, sometimes you don't get the things you want, but life still goes on. Or you any mentors. No episode more akwaba.
Godfather.
Oh, David, Godfather was referring to Father Dixon. Remember that me so that I should tone down my question. I'm back, and I'm back building here.
I'm a J-God.
I'll be your bro. Charlie, what's up? Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You've made all of us proud.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Where those your things there? You've been these days. I've been seeing you as if you are. Hey, that's in there. Okay, in the South KF and Facebook Live to see us still. We're painting the name.
I'm a J space.
In the affiliate we're in space. Oh.
Ready?
No, not yet. Ready. I say, "Bebon komoka kranza." Yeah, my son said yes. Episode. Let's go straight to the point.
Yes, boss.
Has music paid off?
Definitely. I would say whatever I've achieved in life, I owe it to music. Not necessarily music, but I owe it to arts. Because you know, I'm an artist as well. Aside being an artist, I'm an artist as well. So music at least puts food on my table, so I can be ungrateful. Yes, music pays. It's just that you know, sometimes from this side of the world, we don't see, or we don't tend to match whatever input in there to the outcome. Because the amount of work you put in there, no, it doesn't match up to whatever you're getting or it's coming out. But I think over the years it's changing. At least now we can be proud that 5 years ago, but now it's getting better.
Two beautiful things the gentleman said. If you are saying, say, well, I didn't know it has paid off, then so the amount of effort, energy, inputs, no,
yes,
chain outputs,
yes,
then what you get from it, how can that be paying? If I'm putting in more than I'm getting, I'm right at a loss.
And na mekano, but financially, just like I'm saying, but it opens different doors.
Okay.
As well. What did I say? Because music has taken me all over the world. Wherever I dreamt of going, I've made me meet amazing people. And the music and kind of means now for somebody to listen to my music or even my voice. I'll just be a regular random person on the street. Into one way or the other, no, it pays. It pays. Just say I no say na make no. Wow, with our royalty system and all of that. Into sometimes no. Oh wow, imagine from production to even Sky Ultra video. Then apart from that, now you'll come to promote it for it to get to a level. It be a you wished or how much you put in there from the initial state, but as time goes on, if you're able to recoup all these things from royalties and stuff, I think is much better.
You just won the dancehall artist of the year.
Yeah.
Were you expecting it?
I'll say yes and no.
How can it be yes and no at the same time?
Yes, yes, because minim say once I'm in the category, they definitely it can work. And over the years, no, ijumana no, somebody say amount for no be recognizing the hard work. But no, because I was always hoping for surprises. What I said, because I didn't know as much as maybe many fans vote, you know, I didn't know what the next artist also did in terms of voting. Into Metehono, I had the vim, I had I had all the smiles on my face that yes, it was going to come. But I'm Banso Anka. We just have to still keep working and move on.
What do you intend doing with this? What do you call it? What crown? So
yes. When I made G award, no, I made a statement on the stage. Say this is for the ghetto youth who feels like they're not gonna make it. This is for the ghetto youth who also feel like one day they're gonna make it. Into the mepe me and say, as much as we know how vibrant reggae and dancehall is on the street, me use this little opportunity I have to also help the people that need just a 1% of my achievement. In a sense, I'm setting up a foundation. I'm not setting about the name now, but this foundation is going to support. The Ebene say we would move around in neighboring communities or specific places where dancehall is vibrant, and then select artists from each side where I will get to record songs for them and then shoot videos for them as well. The little small way I can. Then use the name or the brand episode to help them promote it as well. That is what I can also give back to the community. This foundation has started. We're about to like make it really official now.
Interesting. Into some year, you intend to set up a foundation, a bit more foundation, or with your hole in heart. A bit more the fundraising for several things.
Exactly.
Would the because you are into music, we say one emerging talents are here promotion and exposure.
I've been doing outside music stuff.
Okay.
I'm working with Johnny on a foundation now. We try support schools, deprived schools where they don't have shelters and then learning equipment and all of that. But the Amepe me use this space as a reggae dancehall artist, as somebody who has been elected this year to do is to help the reggae dancehall fraternity. But aside that, no, I have different things that I do.
Maestro, we'll come to the hardcore charity part, but I want to understand this concept well.
Yes.
And see, when you move from ghetto to ghetto, zongo to zongo, Gaskia, Russia, Sukura, Nima, Shaiman, Ebe yet to say competition be ana or more area champions that are, how is it going to be like?
I think it can work two ways. What is going to happen is the area definitely know who is good.
Okay.
But ABR on Omomo good no would not match up to wherever we want to also promote or invest into. Definitely it's going to be maybe 2 or 3, and then we get to find the best one out of that side and promote. But then again, no, if it's even more than one from a community, I think Ansah-Addo at the end of the day is a blessing to somebody else. Indeed, we're looking at the strategies or the plan to actually help execute this one. We've not really set the plan there, but when I won the award, that was the first thing that came in mind. And thanks to my godfather Zylo, he actually pulled my attention to it as well. Because what was there, baby, I ain't free, you know, from Mamprobi, Jamestown, Zongo, Nima, Bosokai, Dansoman. There are so many super talented artists there, but if you are almost chance, no, just for them to even be heard and to even post their stuff on the social media. Now that I'm getting the recognition and the little space in this industry, I think it's fair to also build new kings than be a king alone.
Are we talking about Greater Accra, or are you moving across all the 16 regions?
Oh, it will definitely be out of the 16 region, but I can't do this alone. Me start at least many team start here. Whoever wants to help, no, they can also join, and then we can also support.
Now starting when I be fundy. Because stage, lights,
from the start, I'm doing it from
your own resources.
Exactly.
Wow.
As an independent artist without a label, I think it is fair. Say, well, you move out of the neighborhood knowing that you started with some colleagues, they are equally good. But ABR, they're not just like a blessing, a favor. Well, indeed, we'll try. You do baby now into me, just like I'm saying. I can shoot a video which can match up to my standard if I have to invest thousands of CDs into it. But ABR, just a regular video to also help them support and push their thing. Like
beautiful concepts. Master, obi crampo wo ho or one sika. Or here sa exposure no keke.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, at least episode comes piece for my track top.
Exactly.
Me the uncut video.
Yeah.
Yes, they are there, so even once but many of them, Charlie, they get the cash, but the guidance.
Exactly.
Oh, do am this way. Oh, do am that way. No keke. May God bless these efforts.
Thank you.
Thank you. I hope the industry supports you.
Thank you.
Because Enye is a sir.
Thank you.
Nah, so basically he's if it's more coming I actually maybe now who are coming. But I mean maybe I can no more believe way.
Oh,
Because whilst you are about starting this project, you also have a brand new one you are pushing.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Title is Odeshi.
Odeshi.
Yeah.
Ah.
So I share Isakaba movie.
Me kaipa.
We're not gonna make a try to with him.
No. So born to rim that.
Thank you. It's just to this is to represent anybody who hasn't given up yet.
Okay.
Because no matter what you do, people will talk. So at this stage of my life, I'm just trying to make people understand that I'm not really focusing on the negative energy anymore. Okay, bounce back. That's it. Just to defend the dancehall fraternity, because I've heard people say I don't deserve it, I don't do this, I don't do that. But
is it a beef song?
No, I don't call it. I don't think it's a beef song. It's definitely to.
Is it a song directed to the haters?
No, never. It's more of an inspirational piece in a sense. Just like I say, where we come from, no, people wish you don't make it.
So they are the haters.
Oh no, they are not. For me, they are not haters. They
people who wish you don't make
encourage.
it. Are they your lovers?
No, I say I would rather watch the friend who is closer than see or focus on a hater who is not close. That's what I believe in, because money bank a ball only bafibu.
Okay.
So it's actually to motivate people that sometimes I feel like you back move him, but this is rather to boost your morale and then keep you focused and keep you moving. Simple as that. I know people have misconceptions about it. People would read their own meanings, but the ulterior motive is not to create any beef. Niji poka cook beef kebapo ready. Vegetarians you she and this is towards a positive direction.
Okay, so it says it's called Udeshi, and it's to inspire you that look, when you're climbing, people are throwing stones at you, it will get you. And the negative energy people throw at you will bounce back to them. This smells like back to send that type of song.
Fast.
Let my music director for today, DJ Bosco, drop us like it's hot, and then after that I analyze the lyrics and get back to him. In case you just tune in, I'm talking to the overall best winner, Ghana's reigning dancehall artist of the year, the energy god himself. His name is Episode. Listen to this one.
1.7 FM.
Yes, we are the mark of the motherfucking beast.
Wanting me here.
Mandem,
Numbo.
did you say this song is to encourage and inspire? And patwa because patwa.
Oh, Shingaya me.
So it's, yes, I understand the Ga part and the English, but it's just where time you sing and the patwa.
Oh, I'm a feel simple.
What? No, no, what to no dada. No about. Now, patwa. And how do we get inspired?
It's actually English. Oh, if you pay attention,
Episode. These things you were saying cannot be the Queen's English we learned in school.
No, you know why? It's because of the drive on the song. It's because of the tonation by English.
Which part is the English?
Beat them up. Time up, we speed them out. Time to speed them up. Them try stop the you, so we fish them out.
Beat them up.
Speed them up. Yes.
Them
try to spoil the you, so we fish them out.
Them try to spoil the you, so we fish them out.
Thank you.
Episode, is this English?
It's English.
And when I write this, my English
they try to stop the you, so we fish them out.
So when I write this in school, I'll be marked correct.
That's what I'm saying, that it is the drive and the tonation by its English. Beats them up.
So it's not patwa.
That's what it sounds that. I, for one, make sure that I sometimes tone down for people to understand.
Okay, then why? Can't you just sing back? Beat them up. Episode
dancehall has got some vibrance to it. It got
so you must do your voice like Mr. Logic's voice. Answer
Utia, when we say you do chorus, no, I tone it down.
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you. Senya, Ebia, if you notice, Wulome.
Yes.
All those groups that started those times who had the any cultural group sound, 80% will call it a Wulome song. Why? Because they all had a similar tonation when they are delivering the song.
That's true.
So dancehall has a sort of vibrance that comes with it.
Okay.
You get me?
So that is the flow. That is your that is the
that's dancehall. You get me? It has some kind of attitude and a drive to it. To say, for now, Utie, the high life artist now, you would know that it's either, if you don't know the person, you will try and categorize the person under these new kinds. If it's not Kwame Eugene, is this. Unless if the person has a unique style.
And the patches or bit to say Aquabwa.
Thank you.
Yeah, to me find a voice into dancehall.
A bit to me. There's a sweet side of dancehall as well. That is why you can be able to tell the other commercial side no. To say conscience.
Okay.
Ubi to say Shaggy. Ubi to say Sean Paul. We are different. Then you have the likes of the Popcorns, the Javincis, and all of that. What did I say? So it depends on which category and then the concept you want to work around. It's a Mayer love song on a dancehall beater. I would not go hard like this.
Well, those the song is directed to, they understand when we are growing gray hair. But so to you to say about and then you sing the English in reverse mode. Be the mop, the mop.
Attitude, no.
Yeah, well, I see. But that versatility, you can go soft, you can go hard. You can do hardcore dancehall. You can do lovers rock, international reggae. Episode. Won't you find your bearing and specialize in one and focus?
I think that I always say sometimes some blessings are curses.
Okay.
A do maybe me person me ye nyom under a particular genre, and I me person me ye a content that will fit a particular kind of people. Ube you know, na kodani baby fufro. I force myself sometimes, excuse me to say, to do dumb songs or to do songs that will just
disposable song. Ube you
know, papa. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes some blessings are curses. Menso I know that media me to be versatile. It's just that the vibrance of reggae and dancehall, because we started it around the coastal side now, is always there. But over Czechia, for like 2 years now, I switched into doing, will I call it timeless songs? That is why a song like Wahala Day was birthed. A song like Too Much was birthed. And no say, you know, as much as people know me for reggae and dancehall, no, and no, I am a stronghold. Because over the years I've done that. 2014, 2015, me no Mandela. I did for Kofi Annan and all of those things. Because I believe that an artist's longevity also depends on the content that they leave behind.
But an artist's popularity in our current circumstances, situation also depends on how, I don't know what adjective to use, how nonsensical and how loud you can sound.
I know,
boom,
but
boom, 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 boom.
We don't just look at what the food is bringing or what the craft is bringing. We look at 10 years from today. Because, Daddy, Unimade, some few months back, I met a fan inboxed me, and then the person was like, you remember your song Mandela? I'm like, yes, I did that song like 5-6 years ago. I said Sanyum helped him pass his exam this year.
Hey.
You know?
Really?
And I asked myself how. Because he knew the lyrics of the song, and the song actually is a bio of Mandela. Anytime about Mandela, now Kyle lyrics now. You know, and this is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
If today, we can still play songs from Bob Marley, play songs from
all of them, Peter
Tosh,
Jimmy Cliff,
you know, Dolly Parton, and
we still love it.
It means that 10 years from today, I was so bit to make 5 episode no can say this has been a very good reference to me. Na me mbaba, besides say whiny Mandela now whiny Nkrumah. He can just play the song for the next generation, and then they'll be educated.
Your song, Dear Mama.
Yes.
Where would you classify it?
Reggae.
Beautiful.
Reggae. I love that song so much because it tells another story. It tells how depressed I was when I was writing the song, and how my mom was able to pick me up from that state into helping me finish my album.
Are they lyrics no a real life situation
Yes.
or Detroit?
Yes. Me lyrics no.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually on say your app be a recorded voice calls.
Mm-hmm.
Inti when we were having the conversation, that was the message he said. Those were exact message.
So your mother calls you Ade.
He told me Ade.
Because that was how she's called in the
Told me
song.
Ade. My sometimes she calls me Epi, but most of the time he told me Ade. You know,
And then she quoted a few Bible
You know,
and encouraged you.
and the lyrics in the song, I only had to put rhythm to it, but that was what she said. Inti, if you look at somebody who has been in this field so many years, and me running back to this same person to take credit of, to take advice from, that's how come Dear Mama was birthed. You know, it's a masterpiece to me, and I cherish it too much.
How is mommy doing?
Mommy good though. Mommy day yonky. This morning, the day I went there, she be the first person call me. I go on stage or call the.
You're not chimo.
You're not more.
Oh, I see.
You know, yeah, she's there. Just that she's not really active with music right now, but she supports anything I do.
Is that the only song you have with her?
We did 2 songs. Onakame twins.
Oh, they are twins?
Yeah,
I
they are
didn't know
twins.
that. Tell me about it.
Akoko. Anybody who knew Tremu or Ibahin back then, Jamestown. Yeah. So Nameba last year,
Uh-huh.
I actually took them to the studio. We're doing more of like Wolome type of song.
Okay.
But when you're Namekete. So we have a couple of songs there, but me for the right time to finish those songs.
Episode in talking, you said, where is it? Independent artists without a label.
Yes.
What does it mean? We've heard about On Track, we've heard about Bevu Music. We never knew when you became an independent act.
I've always been like independent arts. On Track is the team around me. Tomorrow, Stonework a Beam Nation.
Mm-hmm.
Or Shatter and Shatter movement. That was On Track back then. And then the same On Track, we had to rebrand to make a very good Bad Boys.
Yeah.
So around 2016, Bevu came in the picture where we signed a deal, but it didn't really go as expected. I had to move on, and it was still the same On Track was still with me around that time. And then so after Bevu, I just wanted to have a face to it. No one feel a very good Bad Boys there. So anybody you saw around me, all these people, Baka, everybody from like 2013, 2014, are the same people who are the very good Bad Boys 2021.
How many years was your signing with Bevu?
It should have been 3 years, but I had to. I finished it. But even as at that time, I made sure I kept them as family, but then I was still doing things under On Track and Very Good Bad Boys.
What was their role?
Their role was we signed a deal, just like I'm saying. Onake, I was young back then, so I didn't really take time to understand the business side well, which resulted in me signing a bad contract. So I had to just face it and finish the contract. And the contract ended in 2019. That was when after Nonon dropped Wahala Day.
Welcome to Wahala Day. What was their role?
Their role was definitely to take the role as a record label, but Onakame Ghana.
Mm-hmm. It's a UK-based company.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
So I felt like the speed which I was going, because no matter what drop Avatar Omo.
Yeah. And it was everywhere.
Thank you. So the speed which I was going, label is not here in Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
Or you know how our thing works here.
Did they have a rep down here?
They had a rep, but that's what I'm saying. The speed at which maybe I wanted to go, the label wanted to do things in their own time. You know, because we're working with finance and everything. And maybe I was too young to understand those things. And the problem is, I didn't go through the contract at that time. I had industry colleagues say that, oh, it was okay, it was a good contract. But I didn't have a legal practitioner to go through the contract. It was ni sign contract okay, ni be we had a fruitful meeting machan nino. But not near baji maybe I mean invest few owner. And if I had to pay those things, if I have a problem. So they asked me to just do my thing. And that's how come I made sure I stayed consistent from that time. Still working. In 2019, when the contract was over, in job Wahala Day.
In case you just tune out, hi, OK 101.7 FM, my guest here episode. Interesting gentleman, interesting conversation. But How's your wife?
Everybody's cool.
How many are they now?
How many are they? Oh, baby, can do that. Every machine, every gadget I have in my house, I call them wives.
None of them, all of them can murder me. Them say them father me, but them not act like family. Put me and them in a cage, me I go show them how me do it. Them a brag about them sick, send them to the pharmacy. See them down.
This is brand new one. It says this to inspire the ghetto youth. Our episode. What happened to your sneakers company? Was it Wear It?
Wear Me.
Wear Me.
Yeah.
What happened to it?
It's still functioning, but it's a low fuel because we had a problem with where it was, and then that time to Corona hit us, so we weren't really active with the shop and everything.
And Corona bands in Shempa Wabio.
Oh, Dabi,
Would you be Bianco Yepamusi Corona? What is that buying?
No, not
say
what I'm trying
beyond
to say
blaming Corona.
No, Dabi, what I'm trying to say is, no me export all the more outside.
Okay.
When I can be we were now trying to adapt the culture, because if
culture of wearing sneakers.
No, customizing sneakers.
But what are you talking about?
No, Onumishi.
No, I don't understand you.
Out of 100 Ghanaian percentage, you would have 10 people understand the culture of Oshua Banima design the different.
Okay.
You understand? It wasn't. We weren't selling just shoes. We were selling customized shoes. So people bringing their sneakers and everything. And I was doing more of like exporting it outside to be sold. But because of Corona, I stopped shipping and then all those things. So what I did actually is to stay back, reframe it into a different art, which I started like my paintings again, the wall paintings, and then the canvases and all that. They had a different name, Ni British, where we also know Bali. One year few.
So tell me about Ni British. You do paintings?
Yes, I do.
What do you paint?
I paint
naked women.
Oh yeah, no I not paint no, but I specialized in abstract when I was in school. So as much as I can do the portraits and then the landscapes and everything, my stronghold is abstract.
Ghana College of Arts?
Yeah, Ghana College of Art.
You abstract?
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit of arts.
Yes.
People say that thing doesn't make sense. You look for some 2x4 colors and you just scribble them by heart on some board ruby and then you say we should buy it. What is that one?
I think art itself doesn't make sense.
But yours is more some way be.
You know why? Most of the time,
Mm-hmm.
the pieces are sold based on the explanation and the description of the art.
The explanation from who?
From the creator of the art.
Then it means I can also just do something and give this my own explanation.
No, because I went to...
Where's this guy?
We don't really appreciate it.
Maybe
because in Kayake, when I was in school, they held this exhibition and there was this painter who came from Sweden, and he had just this a big canvas, plain white, with just a dot, black paint in the middle, and his description is in the middle of nowhere, and he had a story and more of like a documentary behind it. Now, only thousands of dollars.
White canvas,
yes,
no work,
yes,
and a black dot. And it tells you it means the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that was his
and it's for sale.
And he had a documentary behind it.
Okay, he had a whole story behind it. Okay.
Yes. Well, no more here. The person too would also sell it some few years. Like the question is, why would people want to buy Michael Jackson's gloves? Like gloves of and
that was Michael Jackson wore it.
Thank you.
But you go to Cantaman to go and buy red paint and yellow paint. Then you look. Oh, okay.
So most of the time, for me, I think art, the ideology and the description and the interpretation helps in selling the art. Many might feel the same art. If art ni before cry, but because maybe the brand episode is attached to it, alone can maybe sell it 2 times what the person did.
Between music and this your arts, which one is paying the bills now?
Arts.
Wow.
Arts. Because I'm not only focused on the canvas paintings, just like the sneakers. I'm a graphic artist as well. Anything arts no one from
who is a graphic artist? What do they do?
So to more art covers, to more graphic design, like the digital side of art.
You design obituaries?
Anything.
Well, I just wanted to give an example to understand.
Billboard can it be famous?
Really?
Yes, because that's why when I was in Ghanata, I was actually working for a company. Working class, bente achuni, design be me.
We started say won chase sika nyene.
Yes.
And what school crana still?
It's because
to galam say.
Anywhere je ekobe. So you have to make sure that you make it.
No, but that is not the impression out there. Son of a musician, son of a civil servant. As if you were born. If you were born with a silver spoon.
Silver spoon, ke?
In fact, gold. As a golden spoon pushed down your throat.
No, never.
In those days, Wulamoy was big.
Yes, but I didn't.
The civil service was paying good.
At the earlier stage in my career, I didn't have a support from the parents because the Ghanaian parents' mindset is go to school and learn. So the music was more of like undercover. I was just Saturday to work all your classes, then you go to National Theatre for Fun World and all of that. Until even I can boldly say my father really got convinced like 4 years ago.
Just 4 years ago?
Yes.
Better than your episode. Better than your episode.
Yes, but just like I'm saying, my father, how good I'm good in school. So seeing that side, and how people like JB and any, if it won't, you can be at home and make millions from your work, from maybe global and all of that. First, about respect money was suit and tie. Fi mokoni were casual to make money in our field. Well, the mindset has always been have a white collar job.
That's true.
So as much as I was focusing on music, I made sure that in grades I was also hitting my grades in school. And it was only simple and fun because I chose what I love, arts. It won't be arts, primary to GSS to SS to tertiary.
I hear you were so good you were winning all the scholarships in school.
Yes.
Is it true?
Yeah. Yes,
Well, if you had continued, you would have been an academic.
Yes, I'm thinking of going back to school. Maybe I'm not going to focus on arts. I might do something business wise to also balance film because creative side I will build film. I might learn music or business. I'm thinking of that.
Episode, what would you call your greatest song?
My greatest song would be, for now, I don't think I've released it.
Oh, how?
Trust me.
Why have to trust you on
Trust
this?
me.
You've
I've
released
not
a couple of songs.
Yes, the ones I've released.
Tell the gentleman with the phone to put it off.
I have not released my greatest song. But for now, I think people love Avatar from day one.
What did you love?
Now?
Yes. In your selection.
All my songs are my children. I love.
Which one do you love the most? Which one appeals to you the most?
The one that gave me enough respect will be Wahala Day. Yes, because I believe that is like more of like very, very true, and it relates to people more or less like the other songs where we do because we want to entertain people. This song actually, I've met big men who walk up to me and just shake hands because they don't see how come a youth like me would build a monster song like Avatar. So Wahala
Day.
Yes, Wahala Day. So I think with Wahala Day, it actually has given me some kind of respect. Yeah.
Am I right when I conclude that when you write a song based on true happenings, things happening to you, things you're observing, those songs appeal to you more than imaginary lyrics?
Yes.
Why so? Because when I spoke about Dear Mama, you were explaining, say, well, you're real, you still feel some nostalgic energy.
Yes.
And then Wahala Day was just after this Bevo thing, blah blah blah, and I know why so? So I said I didn't know your real life story a kiki more than fictional lyrics.
Yeah. So with Wahala Day, Nisi and say Mekai, I think we were from interview Menkai Station Crowbat. I went home to see my dad in Mount Proby, and when I go out from the car, like one guy I grew up with just woke up to me. And the truth of the matter is I didn't have anything, but I was looking really, really flash with all the blinks and everything. So it dawned on me that we're living a life that people see on screens, and then they match up to how much we are earning. But the truth of the matter is not equivalent to what we are getting. So anu kwali sana inhele mi mpadi ji bobole emo ten no pocket. Going into the studio that day, I didn't know what I was going to do, but then I asked myself that if today somebody should just walk up to me and say, what have you done, what have you used music to do in people's life? How many of your songs can you be proud about that? Okay, this song, as much as Avatar, I believe Avatar has gospel lyrics in there, but people don't really pay attention to. Sometimes I even have to still explain them. But with Wahala Day, I wanted a song that Kemoko Nue. If I feel like, even Pastor Nate so much to me can relate to it. But down to Mokoniyo Kantamanto. And the lyric I put in there, okay, celebrity show for Kanta. That's the truth. Like 80% of, if I want to be creative with my outfits and everything, I go to Kantamanto.
Why?
Because that is where I'll find what I want. I can't walk into another Adidas shop and look for a vintage clothing that nobody has. And if you watch, the people in Kantamanto, the boys there, then they work. They put food on my table. And I have so many friends working in Kantamanto. You know, I want them to feel that as much as we made it out of the ghetto, we're still part of them. And these are the little things that you can speak about in our songs so that people will be encouraged and see that if it's not going well, one way or the other, I am putting a 1% voice to it, which is going to change things. Not 100% change everything though, but ibachake. In your danake, pastors send out a message. But I believe musicians are equally powerful like pastors. Because change, Jesus is coming. Change, Jesus is coming. You will just have 1% of people listen to him. But animino mala the same thing in a rhythm with a danceable beat. People will jump to it, but the message has been passed on. So I'm really careful about the kind of songs I put out there, the kind of messages and all of that. Up to now, if you could tattoos and all of that. Because I know I'm coming from.
So you don't wear earrings?
No.
You've not pierced?
No. I just have my face painting ink there.
You don't take alcohol?
No. I don't smoke.
When you are on stage,
yes,
that's jumping around as if you've been possessed and going mid-air. Sometimes 4 to 5 minutes non-stop.
Yes.
Gentlemen, unless you have a spare heart with extra batteries or you are on something, how you can't tell me it's natural?
Me in Jenshi as music, I got really influenced by Imami Me. My mom was telling me, okay, but they hear me often to make a rehearsal because no remember I found back Germany.
Okay.
You know, so in here around them, even when they were recording their albums at Gamma Films, I make me if I
all the woman
yes,
our woman no
yes,
so for sure,
ne for ni here fa few come here record my album. I mean, ya rehearsals can be fe ekemiya. So I think that inspiration or that kind of strength came from that side. But then again, me growing up, I was influenced by Sizzla Kalonji, and Elephant Man.
Okay.
It was and Kepotin. It was. I'm the type of person who can have me school fees. I can have school and get your CDs, video CDs. Yes, so I think
just to watch their performance.
Yes, and that's what I do. Can you show? My team will testify to it. I don't want to hear anything about anything unless I have my craft ready, the concept and everything, or our script. No, what can we do? Because I believe the artist's longevity also depends on how relevant they are with performance. When you're an artist, I'm a lot of hits, but when they come to the show, they are not able to move the crowd. She can mean pay ni mama kwebu. Ne mama tasha mama bulala tu. You can't performing. Oh no.
So a lot goes into your
exactly.
stage
With
craft.
me, I make sure even if it is not a paid show, I mean, I testify. I get challenge. Can or Kevi, and I think that motivation alone has been able to build me into this kind of artist. Or if I can me your next show, me turning my beats not in last year, and that's how come I've been able to stay consistent when it comes to my performance.
One of your songs that was a big hit and then brought a lot of eyeballs to you is this one. There's a second time I'm not getting what exactly I want. Let's go on. This your Bosco Pons, this your attitude of ability to do freestyle. How do you hold your breath without stopping?
I don't know. Sometimes
No, you can't tell me you don't know. You do that thing. Episodes. The idea we I've seen you do it more than 10 times, and you are the one who does it.
Yes.
And then talking and holding your breath is difficult.
Yes.
But singing and shouting and rapping and holding your breath and thinking on your feet.
Yes.
To look at things around you and create lyrics from them.
Yes.
And still holding your breath for 5 minutes. You can't tell me you don't know. There is something you need to share with us to learn.
In review no piano, then I'm letting my secret arts as an artist, because I believe the other people are also listening. But the little I can say is, growing up, no matter what FOG, what group a Black Empire, every day we are unsure.
They go to the beach every day.
Yes, we go to the beach. You come Puano. Anybody who was relevant with reggae and dance or like a decade ago, around Mamprobi, that's it. When I get Mofia money to your dance, I say I'm sure I blow. Because I can call a blow one voice, you know. And what we were doing with our group is, any day you come to rehearsal, you have to get a full song written.
By who?
Each artist. That's what we set. What for?
You, the artist yourself,
yes.
Get a full song written.
What for? Then we rehearsal. As an old malala fool.
Okay.
Because we built ourselves in a space. Okay. Kemene Benjamin, manima control crowd.
Okay.
Kemene Benjamin, and that's why I'm proud of my brothers up to today. That as much as Wafan, even though we've gone solo, Mofiam on top of his game.
In case we don't just know who these your brothers are, tell us who are they, what are their names now?
Watch out later.
Why is there anything we don't know? So I don't know. I've never heard their names. I don't know.
Oh.
And you was
okay, Firuku. Abache. Chameleon, Adivergo, and Mugumeche.
One. Minimum. I'm not
Jupiter.
Jupiter.
Yeah.
The dancer general. I say. What was the names too heavy for your tongue today?
Oh no, I feel like it's about me today, so I don't really want to give anybody credit. Because they care me if even in
it. Oh, I see.
Yeah. So we built ourselves in that space. Group ebe. You know, and I think that's one of the motivations, and that kept me going. And the freestyle is only that first day in fear, I saw it as something beautiful. It was in Hamajema ni eba fit mon sing the chabiane.
Yeah, well, explain say I didn't know any accidental that a lot of hard work goes into his stagecraft or starting when and then when we see him doing freestyle and he's thinking on his feet, there's somebody who when they started, it was compulsory that we'll bury his what do we lyrics, but what trouble him dada. So thinking and creating a story or a narrative out of things around him, it's an exercise that's done for years, and he's mastered the craft, has mastered the game. He said he wouldn't reveal the trade secrets, but he gave us a hint. Says about staying fit. At least I know he made us know that look, if you're a musician and you want breath control, you also need to put in some good exercise, and then he's done this thing also for years. Episode
no more.
Let me end my interview here, but I want to get your perspective. I want to get your thinking.
Yeah.
Ufili say your industry no. Yamawo recognition would deserve it. Ufili say Yamawo support would deserve it. And now Ufili saying.
First no, I think say no. Everybody in my space will feel the same things like Charlie. And then no omon person biti ana omon tiase. You know, but over the years, the very day I felt really honored, just the past event, the VGMs.
Over the years?
Yes. I'm saying that because I know people love me for episode.
Yeah, we do love
but Abeku Wambomi, he only said the guy who can spell, and the whole auditorium was like, and I was like, wow. You know, And I really appreciate everybody, like the whole media, the industry, everybody, Ghana in the whole, in the sense, all these years. What if I didn't have the charisma, the boldness, the kind of strength to stay till today? Because I've seen artists go through that. Charlie, the work, we can just go find something to do. But and no pono, okay, man next year or beba. And that alone has built me to today. Indeed, now I am enjoying the support from the media, and I'm really grateful, and I hope it's going to be like this. It's only that maybe an hour, but if we see new arts coming up, it will be very cool that everybody jumps onto it and support.
What is the future like?
Big, huge, the Burna Boy type of future.
Is it doable?
Yes, it has already started.
We say the structures are not there together.
I don't think somebody knew that Burna was going to take Grammy. That
he came from a different country.
Yes, but I'm coming from the same soil, Africa.
Ghana is not.
He changed
Nigeria.
the narrative for Nigeria, and I'm going to change for Ghana.
Using which structures?
It will get there. Trust me.
Is it not being over ambitious?
No.
Realistically speaking, you are being real.
I'm being real. The reason why I'm saying that is, back then, who knew that Stonebwoy was going to be on Grammy Academy? Who knew that Shatta Wale was going to feature Beyonce? It's the same system.
Who knew Rocky Dawoni was going to
win? Was going to be a nominee for Grammy. You get what I'm saying? And I've at least penetrated a little space like that, because last year they nominated me for Iramas, which is like the biggest in reggae award scheme. And now the world is getting to appreciate. Just after the awards, people started comparing me to Vybz Kartel. I'm saying me because the Jamaicans feel I made a tweet that welcomed the dancehall king. And these little things open doors in some spaces for us to be also recognized. It is not being over ambitious. One day, I know this tape will be replayed for people to understand that I said this today, that we're going to get there.
Final message to your fans and listeners.
All I want to say is thanks to everybody who has supported the episode Dream till today. I still need the support. I still need the love from the media. I want to say thank you to everybody supporting. The new one is out, Odeshi. Like, guys, share for me.
Where is it? Where can we get it?
Everywhere.
Like my mother's bedroom.
Everywhere. I mean all the digital stores, the platforms, Spotify, AudioMac, iTunes, Apple Music, and the video is out on YouTube. Trust me, this is
you've shot a video.
Oh, Numbo, this is the best video Ghana I've seen this year.
So I go to YouTube, I look for episode music, Odeshi.
Yeah.
Really? Why not direct to you?
SNES.
Whoa.
The same person who shot Avatar.
Once this thing ends, no second question. If it's the same Avatar director, yes. I'm done.
Trust me.
Odeshi,
this is
I would
like
want to take
3 times Avatar.
Wow.
3 times Avatar. And the song was produced by Beats God, mixed and mastered by CJ, and then Redemption did the final work. Big up. I really appreciate it. Guys, like, you don't know how I feel now that we're here and then people are showing me the love. Yo, I've been here this week. Okay, FM alone. I've been here like twice this week, and I want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you to the whole team. Father and Sansani.
And when you start your ghetto tour, each ghetto king you discover, bring him here. I'll give you a free interview.
I really appreciate it.
That is what we can do. Each ghetto king you discover, Galaba. I mean, let's talk about it. Let's. We love you, and don't get discouraged. We love what you do. So keep doing it. Keep being you. Odeshi. I mean, the way I wanted to ask about certain questions, but sometimes let's just celebrate the music and. But they are fine, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. His name is So on social media, it's episode music.
Episode music.
It's your episode. The way you spell it.
When I can first say call type episode then
several episodes.
Bold and beautiful is Esmeralda. So it was just a smart way. You twisted S to X. So it's the same pronunciation, but it's EPI X for xylophone, ODEMUSIC. Episode music.
Okay, so because of Nam one xylophone spelling about this, I'll probably say S for X-ray. Because
thank you.
people still spell them with a Z these days.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's EPIX for X-ray, ODE music.
Thank you.
Congratulations one again. His brand new one is called Odeshi and has been my guest on the Best Entertainment Show on OK101.7 FM. My name is Halifax, show produced by David the Naughty Pablo. Music director has been DJ Bosco. Ono penoye DJ ono onjisoli nensu ojiasida. Show executive producer has been the Godfather himself, Father Dr. Dixon. I mean, who not check a crab, but obey anything. Stay blessed, stay out of trouble, and use this Odeshi for the weekend.